Good morning, guys. We are in the Philippines. Uh, so we're actually about a week and a half in. Finally got a chance to sit down. Mainly been spending it with family and visiting with my wife's mom and dad and her brothers and sisters. So her mom and dad, mamang and papang, kuyas and titas, uh, and titos, and just the whole family. Our little nieces and nephews. It's been a while since we've got to come back. So it's been probably, Kenley was probably two when we were here the last, little monkey. So, it's amazing. Hot place, but it's not so hot this time. It's a little more rainy. We're in the monsoon season, which it really doesn't affect this far south on Mindanao. But, it's overcast. It actually feels better, but boy, is it humid. So spent the week with them, and then me and Ronnie wanted to go. We was wanting to rent some motorcycles, but the family was kind of against it because Mindanao is still kind of a not so safe place for foreigners in some areas. Which that's really honestly no different than Atlanta where we are at. But went up yesterday, left where we were at, went to Iligan City. Spent the night there, and then got up the next morning and went to some amazing waterfalls. We're going to show you some video of that. Ended up going to the wrong waterfall. We'd actually picked out another waterfall that we're probably going to try to stop at on the way back if we have enough time. Because of the monsoons and there's a lot of mudslides. We've been having to detour. It's a big island. It's taken us about 2.5 days to get across the whole island because we're on one side of the island. We're on the east coast. We've went all the way across the west coast, and that's just hitting pieces of it. I mean, it's a big, humongous island. Beautiful. Went through some amazing farmland yesterday. But we were in Iligang City last night. Uh, Not before last, yeah, last night, and then yesterday, or not before last, yesterday we drove going to some waterfalls that I found on Google Earth. Ended up not going to those, made another one, but it was beautiful. It was amazing. Actually parked, drove up through villages, had people looking at us like, boy, what are y'all doing up in here? But one old guy, I mean, would say "Mayong buntag," which is good morning, and most people would wave back, smiling and all happy. This guy just, that's how he watched us go by. Well, let's say "Mayong buntag." Of course, he had a big old jug of water that he was carrying up the side of a mountain. So, but anyway, he was just his mouth never closed, but it was pretty funny. I wish I got that on video. There's a lot of funny stuff, not really getting a lot of good video this time, so I'm gonna try to do better when we get out and get fruit and talk with people and get breakfast and everything. But you should have some video of our guide that took us. We ended up finding him in the woods because we were hiking the wrong way up on a mountain, and talked to him, and he goes, "No, no," he didn't speak very much English. You'll see most of that and everything, but pretty funny. So we had fun. Went to the waterfalls yesterday. Then we drove about 5.5 hours last night to get here to, make sure I say this right,
Dapawan.
Kidapawan, Philippines. Kidapawan, Philippines.
Dapawan.
Kidapawan, Philippines. So hopefully I can remember that today. Yes, thank you. Hopefully I can remember that today. Kidapawan. So we're going to meet up with some family here, actually. Auntie Vic Vic. We talked to her. She lives in Cotabato. A little too dangerous for us to go to Cotabato, or at least the family thinks so. But and very well could be. So we're not chancing it. So anyway, we got one of Auntie Vic's cousins, I think. I can't really. I read the text, but I can't really remember what the word is for cousins. So maybe it's brother. I don't think it's brother unless they use a different dialect here. But anyway, we're going to meet up with him, go see some stuff. Me and Ronnie's got the next 4 or 5 days before we go back and spend the rest of the week or the rest of our trip with the family, which we're missing them too. So we got to spend a week with them to start with, and then we'll get to spend another week with them afterwards. And me and Ronnie kind of took the middle of it for me and him to go sightseeing like we used to. So, but anyway, hopefully I get some good videos for you guys, and hopefully Steve is working on the thing. He's supposedly building the habitat and getting it ready for me and everything. So excited about that. Can't wait to get back up to see my buddy Steve and get the habitat put back onto the thing. May end up changing the name of it, but I still like the thing. But I don't know. We'd have to get some comments and stuff when I start really going. But hopefully we'll get back, get that, drop it off for a few weeks. He'll set it on there, and then we can really start working on it. Because after the trip to see the family, it's a month-long trip, so we've been kind of leading up to it. Got kind of slowed down on the thing, but But now hopefully we get back, save up a little bit of money and have a little more time, and you'll start getting a lot more videos of the thing. So appreciate it. Stick around, watch what we got going on, and be safe. Yeah, buddy. All right, guys. So we've been going, it says we got 4 more minutes, 2.3 kilometers. That's a different name on the file, isn't it?
It is.
That should be it. We may be going to a different falls.
You should show that on the camera.
So, but right here's our view so far. Been a surprise to a few of the locals. The others have been not surprised at all. Hey, look at that, Ronnie. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Say your name again.
Celso. Celso.
Celso. Say hello to my wife, Mary Grace Celso.
Hello, Mary Grace.
Woohoo!
Yeah, buddy.